Hello, and welcome to another update video about Mana. The Mana chart is stretching higher and is currently following our primary scenario. In the last video, I presented you two scenarios, the yellow one and the white one, both bullish, and in both we were watching for a reaction in our yellow support zone. In yellow wave 4, we highlighted that the low should already be in. In white wave 2, we might have received another low. Well, that might still happen, okay? So, I mean, we're pushing higher, yes, and the market has reacted to the communicated support zone as it did before here in November. But the move to the upside is obviously not impulsive, so I'm currently leaning to the idea that we are actually in the yellow scenario. At least this is the one that is currently being immediately tested and that the market is directly following, because the move up doesn't look impulsive, at least not yet. And a wave 5 can be an ending diagonal. If this was wave 3 in white, which it could be, then we would see a move directly probably to $1, and it should be more aggressive. That can still happen. I mean, you see, structures tend to morph and transform, but at the moment, this to me looks more like a wave 5. But the trend is up, so it doesn't make a difference to me if I call that a wave 5 currently or an impulse. As long as we're holding the, Wednesday low, which was formed last week, which was formed here at 42 cents. I think the trend is up. This would be the level I would be using in the very short term. So if I was using, we could move that line here, just sort of to highlight, this is the line that I am using in the short term to determine if the trend is sort of, let's say, up or down, right? If the, that keeps us on the right side of the trend, because to be honest, this yellow count is likely going to get invalidated, and the white one as well, if we see a break below that line, below that level. And it's not only that, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be bearish. It would just mean that we're likely going to retest the yellow box again, okay? So that's sort of a key level to watch. But until then, we've now broken above the recent high, or the market is just trying to do so. So actually the 50-cent level seems to be resistance. And in the yellow count, minimally, I need to see wave 3 get to 53.8 cents. That would be the absolute minimum it needs to get to. 53.8 cents, the 1.236 extension. Then I can give you a support area for the fourth wave to maybe even look at or trade the wave 5, or look if we can get the fifth wave. Ideally, though, the third wave would reach the 1.38 extension at 55.6 cents. Or higher. So I can only highlight to you the absolute minimum. If we don't even see the price get to 53.8 cents, then I won't call that a wave 3. Okay, it could be something different then, needs a bit of an adjustment then, but the most straightforward move would obviously be here, the yellow count, and the move towards 53.8. That's the minimum. And then I have my first ideal target, which means if we reach that level, I trust this pattern more and the bullish structure. And that would be 55.6 cents. Obviously, higher is always possible. Why is that so important? It's important because in the white count, we might still see a deeper wave 2. And it is possible that this is just an A wave down, then A, B, and the C wave up. And if we don't even get to the 1.236 extension, it could easily be an ABC structure. And we might just test the yellow support area a little lower. So that is something that is worth being aware about, okay? So if I am going to copy that, let's move the support region actually a little bit to the right, because I think the yellow support box is still relevant and remains relevant. How long? Simple. It will remain relevant as long as we don't have 5 waves up. Because if it's only 3, it could simply be a high B wave. And therefore, I will add here alternative. It's only my alternative at the moment, okay? But it will become primary if the red line breaks. So that this wave 2 is unfolding still, right? Possible. Yeah, could still be unfolding. Either wave 2 or 4 is already in. Again, that doesn't make a difference. I'm leaning towards yellow, so it gives you a clear perspective. But if we see a break below that red line, it would indicate that wave 2 is still unfolding. This would then already be a little bit too deep for the wave 4, so I'd rather prefer that if we get another low in the yellow box, it's likely a reset of white wave 2. And yeah, I mean, that basically indicates this could simply be A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. I'll make that very small, but I'll leave that on the chart as an ABC. Okay. But for now, I'm focusing on higher. And as I said, I can give you a next micro support area once we have reached 53.8 cents. And as soon as we reach 5 waves, the main support area is going to change. That's my update about Mana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.